Hello everyone, welcome to Driving Production. In this episode, we're going to be taking a closer look at the steps it took to wrap the roof on my 335i. So this episode is going to be a little bit different than usual in the sense that it's a time-lapse video that I took at one of my friend's garage. One of my friends was able to give us access to some 3M vinyl wrap as they sell some at the shop he works. So we kind of tried it for the first time, and that's kind of the result that came out. There's some it's definitely quite a bit of a learning curve to do, but I'll go through some steps that worked well, or things that we did that went well. And this is the first one we did together. We did his WRX afterwards. Unfortunately, the camera ran out of battery, but it went a lot better the second time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. So the first thing we did when we did the roof wrap was that we actually took off the side rails for the roof on each side, and after that we washed the car so that way we could wash kind of in the cracks where the sometimes there's a bit of accumulation. Once the car was all washed and clean, we dried it, and then for the roof we sprayed it with alcohol and again wiped it and dried it. From there we cut the wrap about, I'd say, an inch or two longer on the passenger and driver side, and I'd say probably 6 inches front and back extra to kind of give us some extra room to play with. We didn't cut out the sunroof, or we didn't cut out the shark fin either on the roof, so we kind of just left it one piece. So my friend, when we did his WRX afterwards, he did have a shark fin on his car too, but he did remove his shark fin on his. The reason I didn't want to remove the shark fin on the BMW is just because it's actually glued to the roof, and I didn't want to remove it and go through the hassle of ungluing it and re-gluing it, while his was just held by one bolt, so it was quite a bit easier to remove. But it made quite a significant difference in removing the shark fin on his. It made it quite a bit easier. Now, the way we kind of worked it out for this one, we worked from front to back. It was very useful to be two at it at the same time, I have to say. There was a few creases here and there that happened. It is the first time we wrapped anything, so it was a bit of a learning curve, but I think it worked out pretty well in the end. We cut out the sunroof right after we wrapped all around it. Now, we were two to wrap this, and I don't know if I'd be comfortable doing it by myself. I think it would have been quite a bit challenging, quite a bit more challenging to do by myself, because obviously I'm not a professional for wrapping at all. One of the challenges, since this was gloss black, and my friend Subaru that we did afterwards was a flat gray, like a matte gray. The gloss black had a second layer, so I think it made it thicker, so it was a bit harder to maneuver, and plus it was our first time and we were only two. When we did his car, we asked a bit of help from our friends, so we were 6 for wrapping the WRX roof. And what we did, we had 4 people, one in each corner of the wrap, and we kind of evenly put it, while me and one of my friends, we kind of squeegeed at it. So that way it went really easy, and his roof turned out without any crease at all, and it looked out really nice, and it looked like a professionally made. So as you can see now, we're just really removing the clear coat that's on top of the wrap and removing the excess all around, really cleaning up the whole wrap. Afterwards, I think we did the shark fin in 2 or 3 pieces. There are a few creases that stayed with the wrap. We were talking about probably rewrapping the roof in the next season, next summer. As I'll show on the video, some recent videos that I took, you'll see some creases, and the shark fin is not the best. Now from far away, I think it still looks pretty good, and I'm still pretty happy with the result, and it was definitely something that was fun to do and fun to try, and I'd definitely recommend it to anyone to try themselves. We were almost done at that point, and it was really a few details, kind of trying to figure out some of the creases. We cut out a little too much close to the shark fin, so we were trying to stretch out the wrap a little bit to kind of make it look nice. We put back the rails, and basically just the final few touches. One thing I did forget to do is I forgot to remove the clear coat off the clip-on rails, so it was kind of a hassle to remove it once they were installed, but yeah, it should have removed them before installing them. And then afterward, we just one of my friends, as you can see, he's just putting on some quick wax just to give it that extra shine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All in all, it took about 2 hours, I think, to really do the whole wrap. So it's with some friends, it works out pretty good. It's pretty straightforward. It makes the job quite a bit easier. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.